Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into a minute. Let's go. Christian is back in the blogs. You can go over to the neighborhood talk and listen to this. He talked about how he was adopted at 6, and whoever his adoptive mother was, she was horrible to him. Started at 8 to 12. He was a runaway. She used to, the way she punished him was horrible. But he also talked about that the reason he's not naming the person who SA'd him is because he's worried about his livelihood being taken away. Um, if you're not gonna add the person, Christian, just come back when you're ready. Okay, we'll be here. Just come back when you're ready, sir. So Taraji P. Henson got emotional when she started talking about how she is not compensated fairly, right? She's saying how you can make $10 million, then taxes take 50% of that, but your team takes 30% of your gross, which doesn't leave you with a lot. Then you have to actually live your life. I hear you. That's most of us, right? It's not just superstars, it's not just ball players or people like that. It's us every day, right? So welcome to our world. When it's good, it's good, but when it's not, it's not. So I can't be sympathetic, but I can be understanding for Taraji. It's hard out here for a pimp. Absolutely. It's hard out for everybody. We all trying to make it. But I hear you, girl. Keep going. Don't stop. Keke Palmer weighed in, right? She said we all have to work multiple jobs because we have to. So that's why you see her everywhere. She may be doing a campaign. She may be hosting something, right? But you just got to get out there and get it done. Now, Taraji is in a situation where because she says she's tired, right? But you got to get out there and get it done, girl. Let's keep going. Child, they said Tyler Perry was right. Like, BET tried to finesse him. So here it says Paramount is now in talks to sell BET for $1.9 billion to a new investment group. 4 months ago, they tried to sell it to Tyler for $3 billion. And Tyler's like, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. He said it was overpriced and it was disrespectful. And he is no longer interested. But Byron Allen still is. What kind of money does Byron Allen have? I was never under the impression that he would be a billionaire. But clearly he has done very well for himself. What was Byron Allen on? Was he on like TV shows? Or was he like host of game shows or talk shows? Right? I know him, but I don't know him. You know what I mean? I really don't have that much deep to say about this photo when I saw it on the neighborhood talk. I just wanted to have a conversation with you all about it. These 3 men, out of the 3, Dennis is probably the one who I would, would have a conversation with. Ralph and Mike Hill. Like, Mike Hill is a cheater. Point blank, period. If I start talking to Mike right now, I know that Mike is going to hang up and call another woman. And when he hangs up with her, he'll call another one and then call all 3 of us to say goodnight. I know that that's going to happen. If I was to talk to Ralph, I know that he would gas me up to let me down bit by bit so he can feel better on a daily basis. He is the biggest gaslighter. Dennis, I'm gonna gain some weight fooling with Dennis because I'm gonna be over there eating hot dogs. Right? He gonna cheat a little bit too, but I'm gonna throw a shoe or something and he gonna be right back. Dennis is probably the only one I could deal with. But these 2 at the bottom, it ain't no way. What's your lineup, child? Because this is something else. Let's keep going. While we're talking about photos, let's just get on into this one. This has to be probably, well, how would you describe this? I don't know. Like, Robin is the most clueless. Robin is delusional. Mia had a great setup and messed that up. Giselle just, I don't even know what to say about Giselle. Ashley looks like she's in the dollhouse, playing in the dollhouse, like she got on Barbie clothes. Sharice, why is she even there? And NECA, she's just happy to be there. There's so much I could say. We can talk about this in the comments. But this group of women, this is a rough group right here. This is a rough group. I wouldn't want to be in this group at all. Child, so Megan and Jonathan have made it back to LA. P.S. How do you think her ex-husband feels? Being a minister. And now her boyfriend has been found guilty. I know he is just, what could be going through his mind right now? They got home Tuesday night, right? They had like one crew person with them. Here they are coming down the steps. They say it looks like they're in a private jet. She gonna stick beside him. So these pictures were from a distance. I guess they were trying to see the emotion on their face or whatever. But like I said, Megan gonna stick beside him. And she walked out after the verdict was made with her head high. I mean, that's her man. Y'all know I'm on the journey of leaving stuff into 2023, right? I ain't get into the Akbar V stuff. But child, this Akbar V's husband says their daughter isn't fighting for her life. Did y'all see all that crying she was doing on the internet yesterday? Is this true? Because this is all as far as I'm going right here. I know you lying. Not the way she done sat here and talked about Cardi. Talking about stand up after her and Offset had whatever they got going on. And then you on the internet crying about your baby in the hospital. And then for this man, your husband, come out and say the daughter isn't fighting for her life. Y'all let me know what's really going on. Let me say this. I'm really proud of Nene. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know how she's faring, but I'm glad she is doing and faring however she is. She looked great this weekend in D.C. I was glad to see that she was at the vice president's. It had to be probably a different night than the actual White House party. So I'm glad she got to go to both. Nene looked great. I really hope something is on the horizon for her. But y'all, she took that man with her on her, her plus one. You know, the one she said was a layer. In more Atlanta Housewife news, I don't know what Drew Sidora is doing. But Drew got this leg out with this fire behind her, with this gold on. I don't know what she's doing, but she looks fantastic, right? I hope she's doing great. I hope she is focusing, and I hope she's getting stronger every day. Because this is the only gas-lit situation she should be in. It should not be from a person. If y'all know anybody who has taken the PPP loan money during the pandemic, please let them know that they have not stopped looking for everybody that did it unlawfully. This Atlanta attorney has been found guilty. Y'all, for $7 million, she bought a Rolls Royce, a motorcycle, a 10-carat diamond ring for $148,000. That is crazy. And she is going to prison, absolutely, for a minute. I'm going to leave y'all with an enlightening video. You know, I'm all about women and the empowerment of us. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Weak men create masculine women, and strong men create feminine women. Like, not by force, but simply by loving well and leading well.
Being good examples of what a man should be.
A lazy, weak man creates a woman who is required to step into the role that he doesn't step into. But a strong, humble man creates a woman who is safely submitted to her husband.
Yes.
Without fear